Hey guys, appreciate you tuning into my YouTube station. So this week I'm walking through a lot of the things I mentioned in my book that I put out and in my head coaching one-on-one course that's up on CoachTube. So we're going to talk about today, and I've got more information also, my contact info is up there. So if you want to shoot me an email or go to my website, you can find some of this stuff also. So we're going to talk today about branding yourself, something a lot of coaches do naturally, something I've had to learn along the way. Is to make sure you have what you want to be known for. First of all, you have to have a clear vision of what that is, and it needs to be yours, not somebody else's. Okay, and so, what do you want to be known for? What do you want your program to be known for? And then you need to be very intentional with getting that message out very clearly. Okay, and so I'm not going to tell you, I use Find a Way. If you've seen my stuff, it's over everything. That's what we are, and that's what our kids know. That's what our kids in the third grade know. That's what our admin knows. That's what people that find me on Twitter or whatever know. That's what I'm about. That's mine, and I don't mind sharing, but you need to come up with your own thing. Row the Boat, Minnesota. You think about Be the Best in Arkansas, to me was Greenwood. So you see these different things, but they've branded what they want to be about, and it's been very intentional. Okay, you see, like for me, Find a Way, I'm an armband. We put it on everything. So intentional means you need to find all the means to do that. Social media is not always the best thing, but it can be really good in this area. Okay, anything you print that you hang up in your locker room, anything you give your kids, it needs to be on there, and they need to know why it matters to you. Just because you print something or stick it out there doesn't mean you live by it. So it needs to be what you're about. So for us, Find a Way has always been about, I don't care about all the excuses we could bring into the game. We can bring a million. Our job is to find the one way to be successful. Find the one thing to do that we can be great with. And our kids know that, and so we've taught that very intentional. That kind of led into the second one there, being very clear why it matters. And so being very clear with your kids of why this matters so much to me, and getting them to believe in that it matters to them. So be very clear with your vision. It doesn't need to be 16 different slogans. What is it? Okay, and it doesn't need to be 900 words long. Ours is 3 words. Find a way. I would recommend, actually, if you do a slogan or a theme, you keep it to 1 to maybe 4 or 5 words. Keep it in that range. That's easier to stick with. Okay. The final thing down here is this: looks do matter. When you put something out for your kids, it does matter. It needs to look good. And I don't ever design that stuff. I'm very blessed to live with a graphic design lady who does it. And in our school, we have a graphic design person who does stuff. And I'm going to use them to make things look good, because that's not my skill. Okay. However, that does matter when I'm sticking something out representing our school, representing me, representing our kids. It needs to look professional. So spend the extra money if you're not a graphic design person, and go out and get somebody who's really good at that to do it for you, so that when you're putting things out that are going to represent you, that they do look as professional and as good as possible. So branding yourself, guys, I know some guys do a great job with it. Some guys don't think it's that important. I do. I think it's important that your kids understand who you are and what you're about. And then this is some of the basic ways that we do that. And like I mentioned, I've got a whole video series on this on my CoachTube, where you can get my book. There's more in there also. Appreciate your time.